$500 for draw and instant games. The General Store on 24 in Lewis.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, 6:38. Jess, what you got today?
All right, so the San Francisco Bay Area and the Central California coast are getting a brief break, but the rain there has just been wild. Now, light rain is expected throughout the weekend, but another so-called atmospheric river is expected to sweep through the region early next week.
Atmospheric river.
Adding to already impressive rain totals from earlier storms. So on the brighter side, the Water District for Southern California lifted its restrictions on water usage yesterday. About 7 million people are now allowed to water their lawns again. The drought restrictions were put in place last year. So
Wow.
Also, a nor'easter was moving off the coast late yesterday after burying parts of New England and northern New York State under a pile of snow. Parts of New York and Vermont reported snowfall of up to 36 inches. Isn't that crazy? 36 inches.
Yeah.
Power to about 200,000 customers was knocked out. So that's terrible. Now, the former chief of staff to the governor of Maryland is apparently on the run after failing to appear in court to stand trial on federal corruption charges. Roy McGrath, former chief of staff of the Maryland governor Larry Hogan, was declared a wanted fugitive after FBI agents failed to find him at his Florida home. McGrath is accused of stealing several hundred thousands of dollars from the state during his tenure as its top environmental official and chief of staff to the governor. Here locally in Dewey, the Delaware State Fire Marshal's office is investigating a Dewey Beach area fire. The fire was reported at around 2:30 p.m. on Carolina Street. Firefighters from the Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company and Mutual Aid Fire Companies are they were currently at the scene. They were battling that blaze. There was no reported injuries, and the Delaware State Fire Marshal's office say that they will continue to investigate that fire. No word on the extent of damages. The Delaware State Police are also investigating a shooting that occurred near Long Neck on Wednesday night on Long Neck Road. The shooting happened around 7:15 p.m. The Delaware State Police did confirm that at least one person was shot. The status of the victim is unknown at this time, and details of that incident are still limited, and we will update that story as soon as we get more information. And law enforcement agencies, St. Patty's Day is coming up this weekend, and they are just pushing for the importance of driving. All right, driving over this holiday weekend. If you do have alcohol in your system, they just want to make sure that top 5 DUI enforcement agencies are going to be out, and across Maryland, of course, Delaware, and they will be out catching impaired drivers.
Well, St. Patty's Day is tomorrow, right?
On Friday, yeah.
Okay,
17th.
so St. Patty's Day is tomorrow. I know that Ocean City, and most, cities celebrated St. Patty's Day this past weekend, but it kind of like bleeds into this upcoming weekend. So
parties are starting tonight.
Okay.
And tomorrow.
All right.
A big night. And then throughout the whole weekend, there's a lot of places that are posting specials. So be safe out there.
Don't drink and drive. Have a DD.
Yep.
And really, all you got to do is get an Uber. That's the way to go, I think.
Yep.
Get an Uber or a Lyft or whatever, and have a great time.
Plan ahead.
But don't get behind the wheel if, you're going to have 5 margaritas, okay? Or you're going to have some drinks.
5 margaritas.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Bill.
I'm just saying. 6:42. It is the Bill and Jessica show. We got sports on the way. A lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to get into our NCAA tournament. Okay,
it's
so
been good.
Very good. Keep it locked for that. Also, Throwback Thursday continues. 265. Want to hear this? Johnny Kemp just got paid